So, can you go from community college to medical school? Hi, my name is Supriya. I'm 22 years old and I'm currently going to the University of Kentucky. I'm about to enter my third year. I believe that I'm in a unique position where I'm not currently in med school yet, where I'm really overwhelmed and are not able to make videos, but I am in a place I do have a guaranteed seat to medical school. Through the University of Kentucky, there's a program and that's just a separate thing. So now to get to the point of this video, can you go to med school from community college? The answer is absolutely yes, you can. And I would go so far as to say that no matter what your past is, you absolutely can get into a med school from where you are at right now in the US. I really do want to say that if you have a passion for medical school, it's a unique situation where they do see your past and they take it into account as you growing and you getting stronger. So that's why I say wherever you are at right now, you can get to where you want to go. You absolutely can. It is going to take some hard work, but there is nothing that's written in stone saying that you can't get to where you want to go. And I know this from personal experience because when I went to the community college here, I expected nothing. I didn't expect that I would be able to get into medical school. So to sit here now and have a seat, a guaranteed seat in medical school, if I get a 3.5 GPA and a 504 on the Mcat, I'm absolutely blown away. I'm absolutely floored. And that's amazing because I can't do like writing. So the secondary essays, all of those are formalities and they're not going to be like really that important as long as I get the scores. But regardless, moving past that, when I went to community college, that's the reason I'm making this video. I took the prerequisites as people said that I should, but I never found a story that I could relate to online where I found someone succeeding. Like I looked it up. I looked all over Reddit. That was my #1 area for finding things related to pre-med life and med school. And I also looked on YouTube, and eventually I had to go to the UK University of Kentucky Hospital, and I got lost because it's really big, and I found myself right next to the Office of Admissions. And I guess this is something that I'm really lucky and I'm really thankful for because had this gone a different way, I don't know where I would be right now. But I decided that I had nothing to lose, and I walked in and I said, "Hey, is it possible for me to get into medical school? I am currently at the local community college." And she told me, we can take this advice with a grain of salt, but I think it is true. She told me if you take your higher level sciences at the university, you can get into the medical school, and she's seen tons of people do it before. That was the key. She's seen tons of people do it before, and that was in my head. That was what I needed to keep going, and that's what I needed as like encouragement. And like she didn't know. I'm not saying that she changed my life or anything. I was still absolutely gonna do it. Um, or I was going to try, but there was also nothing out there that showed me that it's possible, you know? So I wanted to let you guys know that if this is actually your passion and if you're serious about this, there's nothing about your past that could stop you. As long as you start from today and you say, okay, this fall I am going to do my best in school. If I do have to reduce my class sizes or my class load to get all A's, which is what like you need if you haven't done so well, you do need like really good grades. I can't go into how I got into medical school. I will say that my whole community college, my GPA was like a 3.98. No, like a 3.9. I think I got two B's. One was in general chemistry, the first one, and one was in Spanish one. That's a separate story, but I'm actually thankful I got that B because well, separate story. Anyway, I was really upset at the time, you can tell, because I was very much like, no, I have to do this. If you don't give me this A, I'm not going to get where I want to go. Everything was a super big deal. I actually go to therapy right now, and she remembers me freaking out about the MCAT, studying for the MCAT a year and a half ago. And just for context, I'm taking the MCAT in the spring of this year. So, wait, this year? No, 2021, the spring of 2021. This is currently fall of 2020. Dates are confusing in college. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I was freaking out. Like I got all these. My mom also helped me freak out by getting me a bunch of Mcat textbooks. And I started reading them, and I had no idea what I was reading, and I was so frustrated, and I was so sad because I was like, oh well, that's it for me. Like I used every opportunity to say that I'm not gonna get in, and that was a really unhealthy mindset because I know I could have saved myself from a lot of stress. So now there's multiple different things that I can say about making connections, about how to get good grades, about how to get shadowing, how to do all of that stuff. I know it seems like 15 things you have to do. And when I was telling my therapist about this, she even got a little bit of anxiety because she said that it was a lot, and she understands why I have that anxiety when I laid it out to her. Like every single thing you have to do. But really, I think it really just starts with you going to class, doing your homework, and getting those A's. Because my first semester at community college, I did nothing else. All I did was go to class and get A's, and then I started incorporating school life. And I mean, that kind of has to be a different video because it's quite lengthy. I don't want this to be like 25 minutes. What I really wanted this video to be is that even if you just watch this one video and you don't subscribe and you don't watch any other videos, I want you to know it's absolutely 150% possible for you to get where you want to go. Like there's nothing. I know I keep saying this. There's nothing written in stone saying you can't get where you want to go, but it's true. And I wasn't able to find someone that I could like look at and say, oh, okay, they did it. They did it, now I can do it too. So I'm hoping that with this channel, maybe I could help some of you. And like we could discuss. And if you're at the stage that I'm at and you're taking the MCAT soon, we could study for that together. Not too soon though. If you're not taking it in the spring, we should not study because you should not be worrying about that. That's factual. Don't be like me. But yeah, okay. All right. I don't know how to sign off, so bye.